Hello everyone, this is Judith, Twin Flame Essentials, with another video talking about your twin flame journey. This is not a reading really, it's more that I'm taking those cards for an inspiration in order to tell you what you need to know about the twin flame journey. Yeah, and why is this not a reading? Well, there are fantastic readers out there, right? But it's never, in my perspective, about looking into the future, like what is going to happen, and then sit around and wait. Because what you are supposed to do is do your healing work and do the transformational work, right? Clearing and transforming and changing the energy, upgrading the energy, and then you will experience change. And you can experience that at any moment, right? That's here for you. It's already here for you. And to me, this is also what those cards today are talking about. Because the Chariot, we have the Chariot, two major arcanas, the Chariot and the Magician. And with the Chariot here, it says the battle wagon, right? And this this wagon here, this chariot, is coming out from the battle, right? The battle is a victorious return from a battle. So the battle to me would be like you transforming all your issues, right? And going through the dark night of the soul, go deep diving into your pain, into your unresolved stuff, right? And then coming out of this victoriously, right? So it's very much light. This is a forest, but still it's very bright with the two white horses and all of those, all of this light, and also this a charming green, really, fresh leaves, right? It's very beautiful, right? It has nothing of going to battle with someone. It's really like coming out of the darkness of this forest into the light. And why is that possible? Because this is talking about fast forward movement. That's what I say, right? Your true essence, who you are, and this is also, of course, you being in union with your twin flame and all kinds of other good stuff. This is already there for you. You only have to access it, right? And there are blocks to this, and we have to find out and then clear. And you can do this at any time. You don't have to wait for anything, right? You just have to decide to do your work, to do your inner work. And the Magician is talking to me. We are magicians as twin flames, right? Because we are gaining mastery in this process, and we learn how to balance things, and we learn how to transform things. It's basically, to me, this is a divine alchemy, right? To turn everything into gold, right? So this is a perspective that is very useful, just to see all the issues and all the bad things that you experience as guidance, just inner guidance. The divine makes no mistakes, right? Nothing is wrong. It's only your truth is shown to you in every aspect. And if you don't like that truth, well, there is work to do. Don't wait around. Just see that you get all of those things in alignment, right? The Magician has mastery over all four elements, right? In the tarot, it's the wands, the swords, the cups, and the pentacles, right? So it's the material things, it's the fire, the water, right, and the air, indicated by this steam here. And this Magician has aligned all those four things and balanced, and is cooking up a harmonious soup here, right? it's not about the occult or about spells or something like that. No, it's nothing to do with that. We're only working with the highest of high beings, right? We're just looking for divinity in every aspect and bringing back this unconditional love to the planet. This is a much bigger thing than only, well, I say only, it's not only, but by finding our way to this harmonious twin flame union, this is of huge service to the world at large, right? So it's not that it's only this. Of course, this is a huge achievement to be in union with your twin flame, but the impact on the world around you is even bigger. So be aware of this. That you are accomplishing something really, really big. And this is also talking to me about mission, right? Because you could say that this is both of you, in a way, divine feminine and divine masculine, are focused on their own path, right? They're alone. Those figures here are alone on the cards. There's no couple to be seen, no family, no community whatsoever. They are alone in a way. And so you're on your path, right? Each of you and your divine counterpart. And at any moment it could click and you return, either shortly reconnect, because this can happen in fact all the time, right? And you might know this, that you shortly briefly reconnect with your twin flame and exchange a little bit what needs to be exchanged, and then whoops, they're gone again. Yeah, you might know this, right? And also maybe have normalized this process, and also have developed a sense for the fact that your twin flame is always around. And if your twin flame is contacting you, or you are contacting your twin flame, well, then there is something to be communicated here that you need to know. Also, it's not random, right? And you just have to open up also to communication, to allow this. So the whole journey is really also about, it's of course also about mastery, because we have to learn some tools. We have to have a toolbox, right? And we have to have a certain knowledge. But the divine is also giving us this knowledge, right? We are guided to the things that you need to know. You're guided to your tools. And of course, I'm happy to help you with transforming your deeper issues, because I know where you need to go. What are the critical things that you maybe don't see, right? And maybe don't know how to transform them. And then I can help you. And this is, of course, also teaching you. And those are all things that you have in your toolbox then, in a way, right? So if you're interested in working with me, you find my email address in the description box. Just feel free to send me an email, and I'll send you my offers. Yeah, and what else is there to say? Yeah, it's magic. Our world basically is working in a magic way. So this is nothing. It seems so special to us when we begin to awaken to this twin flame journey. But in fact, it's very normal, and I believe that at all times people have been drawn automatically to their twin flames, because that's just the way it is. If you think how magic, what happened in order for you to meet, well, I'm sure that everyone could come up now with a story how it happened that you were even meeting on this earth plane, right? And I think that's normal. That's then orchestrated. We have this magical magnetic pull towards each other. And also this sense of recognition, right, where we recognize each other, and where the soul just sees the counterpart and identifies the counterpart. And this has always been like this, and I totally believe that this is the way that partners came together over the course of all times, in fact. And this has been destroyed in a way, and distorted and damaged. And now we are about to restore this magical process, because in fact, as I said in the beginning, it's very beneficial to the world if this we have to talk a lot about love, right? What is love? Also, what is romantic love? I keep talking about unconditional love and things like that, but of course, and this is an important aspect, because we have to leave this old concept of romantic love and step into a new concept of unconditional love. And this is not so easy, right? But in fact, everything is easy and not easy, right? Don't worry about it too much. Maybe it's very easy for you. And of course, there is still such a thing as romantic love. Yeah, we still choose a romantic partner, our twin flame. So there is romantic love, but this is not the only love, and it does not exclude anything, but it's more an inclusive way, right? It's hard to explain, but it's just a different way of being. That's all there is to it. And this is not common anymore in our world, right? It's something that we have to reintroduce. And at the same time, there is a new generation on the planet where this is much more present. We also I don't know how old you are, right? I'm around already in my 50s. But when I see the generation of my son, then I really see that there are some young people where to them it's very normal, or it's not hard to attract the twin flame or this perfect love, right? Just different knowledge. They bring other things to the table with their incarnation. And it's also interesting to see. And so every generation brings something new, something special, and this is orchestrated, right? It's not random. And sometimes we can also learn a lot from young people. This does not depend on age, right? It doesn't. Of course, there is maybe such thing that you get wiser with experience. I totally believe in that, right? But so many old people, they are not wise, right? Or didn't take the chance to really experience things and learn things and open up to new possibilities. So it's not necessarily about age, and I don't want to be to blame anyone for that, because some of those older people, they also have had very hard experiences and big trauma in their lives, or maybe also the lives of their parents, when you think of wars. So those things are really damaging, and are really damaging at the soul level, right? So, and you might carry some of that still, no? So there are ancestral things and also collective things. If you live in a country that has experienced war, those things are not only impacting us, it is impacting us. Here, the battle wagon, right? This is impacting us, but it's also like something that is given to us in order to transform it, right? If it is on your plate, then that's for you to transform, that's for you and your twin flame to work through those things. And this can be on various levels. This can also, for example, involve sexuality, right? To work through certain things on that level and to free them up and to bring back divine intimacy. That's another thing, right? So there are many aspects to this, and it stays, to me, it's still an interesting and will always be fascinating and interesting to be on that divine path. It's really beautiful. Yeah, so I appreciate the magician in you, the transformer in you. I appreciate you for being on that path together with your twin flame. And I very much hope that this was helpful. As always, I wish you a beautiful day, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now. Take care, everyone.